Hello! We're out in the monkey once again. That's the Whiteadder Reservoir in the background. So we are heading towards Duns. Another Scottish back road. Quality! My voice is going a bit. Aye, my voice is a bit croaky and there's flies everywhere, so I'll try my best to keep the lens clean. Everyone's out enjoying this evening. It's the warmest day of the year so far. I reckon it's going to get 25 degrees here. So yeah, once again we're in the Lammermuir Hills of East Lothian. That's the Whiteadder Reservoir. We're heading south towards Duns. And we're going to turn off just down here. So you head down following the river. I think that's the Whiteadder River as well, so follow the river. There's a junction just down here. So just here you'll see this house. That's when you start looking and you can see the signpost up there in the distance. So we're taking a left here. But it says Elmscleugh, Bothwell. Oh no! This is part of the Jim Clark Rally. That's why it's getting resurfaced. Oh well! I was going to do it. Well, we risk it. See if we can get through. I mean, to be fair, this road is usually pretty rough, so I'm not surprised they're resurfacing it. There's some pretty big potholes that could end even a rally car quite easy. Smash your alloys clean in half. We'll see what happens. If we get turned around by somebody, we'll just head back. 2 bars of fuel. This is another one of these great little back roads, and you get some cracking views at the other end of the hills. Well, there's some good views along here as well, obviously, but the views over East Lothian are really good. Well, that's the Cyclist. Here, mate. How far have you came?
I come from Dunbar.
Alright, that's good, so you can get through?
Yeah, it's clear.
Right, cool. The
gravelly up at the top, but you can get through.
No.
Up and over the wind farm.
Yeah. Nice one. Sorry to stop you on you.
Right.
Cheers. Hope he doesn't mind being on YouTube. Well, that's good, so you can get all the way through. So this is definitely not a road for setting land speed records. There's always cows or sheep or something in this field, and the road's really narrow. It's like, hee-haw, look! Side to side. Better watch today slip on a jobby, but look, it's tiny. Tiny wee road. So you can see the wind farm up there. We actually go right through the middle of that. See all the gravel? No, you really need to watch yourself. Little hairpin, it's like the Alps. There's nowhere you can go wrong here. There's no turnoffs or junctions. It's just one road and you're following it all the way to Elmscleugh. What? Cleugh. Oh, they must be clearing the trees. A few years ago, there was a really big storm, and all these trees were flattened. It was like a plane had crashed. there was these huge, I guess it was where the wind had sort of funneled through, huge sections of the woods just absolutely flattened. Like big flat tunnels of trees. It was crazy to see. All the fallen trees like that. So yeah, this is the only junction, and it's easy to miss it, as you can see all the skid marks. You're heading to Elmscleugh, carry on down the hill. So they're not repairing it for the Jim Clark. If they use this bit, that'd be amazing. It'd be great to come and watch it. Let's check the dates. I think I might have fucked up a little bit, because Smallbore weekend might be the same week as the same weekend as the Jim Clark. Oh, Jesus. Bigger bumps than we used to. The little monkey. See what I mean? Well, the gravel though, it is a gravelly road, you have to be your wits about you. If you don't like gravelly bits, it might not be for you. Better pull over and let this guy past. Oof, that's deep gravel there. Jeez, oh. I'll go past him. Oh man, the road's a helly estate. There's big ridges in the tarmac because of the wind farms. Loads of traffic comes up this way. Well, it's an opinion. It's much better now. As I say, this road's usually pretty gravelly, as you've seen back there, but this bit used to be really bad. I used to come up here in my 1200 GS, always went to tuck the front when it hit the gravel. But the views you get, wait till you see this. This is stunning. Basically, you can see the road over the distance over that hill. When you come over that hill, you have stunning views of East Lothian. You ready? Check that. You can see 4 miles. Yeah, really nice views from up there. But just be careful coming in here, because as the rest of the road, it's pretty gravelly, and then you come through an actual working farm. So there's the machinery and stuff, and they've got ducks and hens and all that sort of stuff as well, so keep an eye out for them. Look! 1300 GS Adventure. So you come down here, and this is where you watch it for the hens and all the stuff, all the kids playing and that. See? These guys are half-wits. Just at the bottom of these houses there's a turn off up to the left. That's where we're going. It's signposted for the Brunt. This is it here. What does the signpost say? Woodhall and the Brunt. Ooh. That's the wind farm in there. There's quite a few wee junctions down here, but again you can't really go wrong because the other directions that all go just take you to a dead end. You're basically just following the road back down to Dunbar essentially. There's loads of other options you can do, as always. So that's Dunbar in the distance, Bass Rock, and I think this is Spott, little village called Spott. So it's a dead easy one, Whiteadder, Elmscleugh, down to Spott. And from here you can go that way to Dunbar. We're going to go this way. I'll not finish the video quite yet. Spott's famous for being, I think this was the last place a witch was burned. Pretty grim. And just see just up here. This stone has become a place to commemorate those people who were once persecuted as witches. We cannot undo the hurt, but we can let their souls go free. That's a witch's stone. So it's not the last place, but it's just a commemorative thing. People leave, well, you can see trinkets. Bob would not be impressed by that. If you head west out of Spott, past the Witch's Stone, and then take your first right, we go to a little ford. Although it's usually slippy as hell. I once really came off my XR down here. I used to have an XR 600. It actually didn't sound too similar to the monkey, but my god, I could barely start it. It took me about 3,000 kicks, and I did fall off it a few times. So I was coming down here after being on legal roads up the Lammies. Came down here. Let's make sure it's slippy as fuck. Is it slippy as fuck? Yeah, you can feel it. Jeez, oh. Man, it's honestly as greasy as anything. I'll put a map of the route and all the information in the description for the video. But it's dead easy. Wedder Reservoir, Elmscleugh, Spott, and then just after the Witch's Stone, if you want to ride through that ford, just nip down to the right, but really watch, because it's slippy as anything. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you another time. Cheers!